All right, so welcome back. I am taking a look at the Firemind's. I think the first deck that the Firemind put out, maybe the only deck so far. I'm not sure, but it's called the Firemind's Realm, and I'm really anxious to see what he's got going here. Lots of cards here, which wow. I'm not sure if I'm going to be building it from the get-go, but it does have a lot of possibilities. Let's take a look at it real quick. Um, Straight off the bat, you can run Nivik's area of the Firemind. You have four Terramorphic Expanses. You have two Niv I think Niv Magus Elemental, which are decent. You have a couple of Gigadrows, which is, I think they must be, let's see. They are from Guild Pact, from the original Ravnica cycle, where the Izzet guild mechanic was replicate. Not that good of a mechanic, especially for the cards that you actually got to like replicate. Kind of like the same problem they had with Overload. Like a lot of the cards were not that interesting, but like the few cards that are interesting are really cool, and I like the idea of replicate. Just the idea at least. Anyways, you have three sharks. You have two Nivix Guild Mage, which can draw your card, and then you discard a card. So you definitely get a mana sink where you can kind of make your way through your deck if you need stuff. And you get to, for a very expensive price, copy target instant or sorcery spell you control and choose new targets. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I've never really been a huge fan since it's difficult to ramp up in blue or red, blue and red. But maybe you would have to run this with more than 24 lands for it to be relevant. Anyways, you have three Goblin Electromancers, which helps you out in that respect, and that's kind of my favorite Izzet card from a Return to Ravnica. It's just so good. The fact that it makes all your instant and sorcery spells cheaper makes it so that you want to play more instant and sorcery spells and makes you more agile in a spellcasting sense. So that's really cool. Whoa, what? You can do that? I didn't know that. Wow, insanity. Nice. Anyways, you have dual casting. And it's kind of the same thing as the Nivix Guild Mage, except that it's cheaper, and you could put it on any kind of creature, so that's nice. You have a couple of Izzet Charms. You have three Mana Leaks. You have three Searing Spears. And you have two Pyromatics, I guess. Not the greatest card in the world, that's for sure. But when you have Gutter Snipes down, all of that stuff become just that much better. Stitch in time, flip a coin. If you win the flip, take an extra turn after this one. Alright. Mimeofactor. Alright. Choose target permanent an opponent controls. Search that player's library for a card with the same name. Put it onto the battlefield under your control. So I can definitely see how that's useful in some cases and not so useful in others, but that's interesting. And yeah, interesting. Good thing you don't have more of those because you might run out of targets. Anyway, stolen goods. Target opponent exiles a card from the top of his or her library until he or she exiles a non-land card. Until end of turn, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost. That's really cool. That's really nice. You have a bunch of Talrand's Invocation. I like that. I always felt that the crosswinds, like the basic idea of crosswinds, where you have these drakes and so on, would fit really well in an Izzet deck. Rekindled Flame deals 4 damage to target creature or player. At the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent has no cards in hand, you may return Rekindled Flame from your graveyard to your hand. That's really nice. Love me some Hypersonic Dragon. And not sure if it's the... Wait a second. Yeah, it is great. Flying, haste, and you may cast sorcery cards as though they had flash. I like that. Niv-Mizzet the Draco Genius is pretty good, pretty great. Niv-Mizzet the Firemind is almost a little better. Then you have Jin Illuminatis. interesting, making all your instants and sorceries replicable, I guess you can say. All right, so let's take a look at the 30 cards that the Firemind endowed us with here. Another Giga Drows, okay. Bonfire of the Damned is such a good card. Disintegrate deals X damage to target creature or player. Yep, why am I reading it? I know what Disintegrate is. It's just a good card. It's a fireball with exile. Then you have a Goblin Electromancer as a fourth one. You have two Killing Fiends, which are great. You have dual casting, another one of those. Another Izzet Charm. You have another Mana Leak. You have Mind Spring, which is decent, I guess. You have one of my favorite Izzet card arts. You have Goblin Flectomancer. It's just so awesome. Sacrifice Goblin Flectomancer. You may change the targets of target instant or sorcery spell. How cool is that? It's really, really cool. A shame you have to sacrifice them, but that is really nice. You have a second Gutter Snipe, which is such an amazing card. You have Stitch in Time, another one of those. I mean, once you're playing Gutter Snipes and stuff like that, then this kind of card becomes a little bit more fun because all sorceries and instants are more significant than the text on its face or surface right there. But aside from that, I think it's too risky. It's the bad side of is it. Like you never know if you're going to burn your opponent or burn yourself. Cryptic Command, counter target spell, return target permanent to its owner's hand, or tap all creatures your opponent control, or draw a card. Choose two of these four effects. So that's really, really good. The only bad thing is that it's difficult to cast with 3 blue in its convert or in its mana cost. That being said, it's just good. Mimeofactor, I don't think I would run 2 of them. Perhaps only 1, or perhaps none. Stolen goods target. Well, I think we have one of those in there already. So there's the second one. There's the fourth Talron's Invocation. You have Past in Flames. I don't know that card. 4 costs. Each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard gains back a flashback until end of turn. The flashback cost is equal to its mana cost. Nice, really, really nice. Little expensive, but at some point it might be significant, and also with all the Goblin Electromancers, it could be entirely significant. Rekindle Flame, another one of those. You have Mercurial Chemister, which is such an insane card. If you guys watched the first Ravnica themed tournament that we played in Cockatrice, this card basically beat me in the first round, and got my good pal Kaze. Well, that and a few other significant cards got him all the way to the to the finals and to victory. But it's such a good card, definitely. The fact that you could just draw 2 cards, no condition. You just pay 1 blue, tap this guy, draw 2 cards, and then it has the second ability, which is insane as well. You have another hypersonic dragon. You have Teferi, Mage of Salfir. It has flash. Creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield have flash. Each opponent can cast spells only anytime he or she could cast a sorcery. Pretty fucking significant. So you can't, like, your opponents can't pull any instant spells, combat tricks during your turn. Pretty nice, and not during combat at all. So pretty decent. Fire Servant, I guess it's pretty decent. I guess it's a path you could go with this deck. Mirari, 5-cost legendary artifact. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may pay 3 colorless. If you do copy that spell, you may choose new targets for the copy. So that's pretty good. Prophetic Bolt, we know that card is very, very decent. Melik, Izzet Paragon, 6 cost, 2/4. Play with the top card of your library revealed. You may cast the top card of your library if it's an instant or sorcery card. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your library, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. So, insanity. Guile is one of the elemental incarnations. It's the first time it sees the light of day in Duels of the Planeswalkers. We've had so many. What's it called? Vigor in the green decks. You have Purity in the in the mono white. You have what's it called? The one in the black decks and the one in the red decks. I think I forget, but we have a bunch of these. We've seen the rest of them. We haven't seen Guile yet. So Guile can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. If a spell or ability you control counter a spell, instead exile that spell. You may play that card without paying its mana cost. What? Insanity. When Guile is put into a graveyard from anywhere, shuffle it into its owner's library. That is nice. You have an Inferno Titan, which is always more than just a little bit decent, and you have another Jin Illuminatus. So, all in all, the recipe for an insane deck. Let's head into it. Hopefully, I didn't take too long here. I think that was a pretty long walkthrough there. I kind of want to play against a non-modded deck, to be honest. Nope. Mind Maze, let's do that. That might be interesting. That is not interesting. There we go. That's way more interesting. So let's see what we have. Okay. Island to begin with. So I guess this is actually the Return to Ravnica Guildmage, because the original one was called Is it Guildmage, of course. Also very decent, I guess. Alright, let's get this bad boy down. Dual casting. Guess I should be dropping dual casting on my guy there. So on turn 5 I could get 4 Drake tokens. You get the hell out of my face, boy. Could, of course, just enchant that guy. Or I could do something more interesting than that. Just tap him. No, don't want to replicate, but I like the way it was done. It does seem like, in some way, shape, or form, it does seem, and I might be wrong, but to me it does seem like Magic 2014 facilitates some of the modding a little bit better than Magic 2013 did. At least, like, everything looks a bit nicer and so on and so forth. Oh, Phantom Warrior, huh? So that's how you wanna... That's what you wanna do. Alright. I'm guessing this will return to my hand at some point, maybe? Yeah. Because if I draw mana next turn, then I can play Talrand's Invocation and get a bunch of Drakes. And this turn I'll be able to swing in with a Guild Mage. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Of course, I would have liked to have the mana to Mana Leak, but let's just play aggressively. However, the way that I see it, he's a little bit... that's not nice. Not very nice of you. He's a little bit in the lead because he has more cards. Yeah, right there. Let's get another... I do have a few cards that requires me to have 3 islands, so let's just do this. Maybe I should play the Invocation now. No, let's just hold back for the Mana Leak. He swings in for 3. I'm still in the lead. And he thinks, since he's able to swing in now, I think he thinks that it's time to drop something awesome. Now that's no good. That's no good at all. Of course. Ah, man, I could have copied that. Nope, no cards for you. Let's see. Alright, that's pretty good. So let me swing in to begin with. How many cards? Oh, I can see right there. I have 4 cards in my graveyard. So the Jesus Phantasm is not that powerful in this format or this time around. I'm an idiot. Why did I do that? Fucking hell. Damn it. Damn it all to hell. Unsummon this guy. Okay. Oh, another one, huh? Perfect. Great. 4 points of damage. And I have ache on my face because I fucking forgot to. Yeah. What an idiot I am. Seriously. Do I really want this guy? No, I kind of want a... At least I want to see what I can get. Yeah. Discard this guy. Play the Electromancer and swing in with... Well, you don't have to tap to use those abilities. That's nice. Alright, swing in. Go right ahead. Alright. And my graveyard is up to 6 now. And he has 2 cards in hand. Alright. What will you play next, you douchebag? Oh, this guy. Damn it. What is this? Stolen goods. Okay, target opponent exiles cards from the top of his or her library until he exiles a non-land card. Oh, that's the one. I think we're going to do that twice. And hold on. So this works in one way, in this way. Alright. It's not bad. And hold on. Phantasmal image, huh? Oh, I'm definitely going to be playing that. Are you insane? Wow. And one more. Let's get one more. Why not? Why not have 2? Holy bananas. 2 Royal Elementals. Yeah. Sure, he's in the lead when it comes to life right now, but just in a few rounds, it's just gonna be glorious. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs? Actually, no, that might be okay. Might be is the key here. Yeah, I think I have enough mana to take care of the situation. Good. That buys me a bit more time. Ooh, here we go. Here we fucking go. How many? He has 7 cards in his graveyard. Let's just, to begin with, let's take care of that. Oh, damn it, I didn't even see that. Yeah. Let's draw ourselves a card here. Oh, damn it. So you have to do that. Son of a bitch. Well, at least I'm not dead next turn. I hope. Unless he pulls off some kind of crazy stunt. I guess I could have copied that spell again. Oh, well. Alright, down to 1 life. This is going to... Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Alright, that's good enough. No, that's not good enough. Fuck it. Damn it. Son of a bitch. That is not good enough. It's not fucking good enough. Come on. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, man. Oh, wait, it is. It is good enough. Holy shit, why didn't I think about that? Creature... The question is, does it hit the graveyard before? Alright, then let's target this thing first, because then the copy will definitely not hit the graveyard first. Oh, right. And that will resolve before the other spell resolves. Oh, wait a second. We can do this again. Yeah! In your face. Nice! Wow! Niv Mythic Guildmage, or Nivix Guildmage, doing work. How do you like that? That is insane. I'm just saying that is completely nutty. Wow, I thought I had this game lost. Oh, you douchebag. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to swing in. And I guess before I do anything else, let's just draw a card, discard a card. Might be something I can cast. Well, that sucks. Hold on, let's do that again. Prepare ourselves for the next turn. Okay, that's okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. So he's down to 5. I guess I could have used those lands to take control of his... Oh, he doesn't have any creatures. Then never mind. Play this. It's that expensive? Ah, you bastard. You bag of dicks. You bag of dicks. I'll just keep the mountain head. Just in case he drops a creature. The cool thing about lands, when you have this combo, Royal Elemental, and you're playing against essentially the mirror, or you're using a Royal Elemental against Mind Maze. Wow, he doesn't really have anything for me. Oh, but I have something for him. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Alright, let's kill him. And I don't want to do any heavy lifting. Wait a second. Oh, that's fine. So, let's overdo this significantly. Yep. Players. So, turned out pretty good. I might revisit this deck at some point because it's just too awesome. Nice, Deflectomancer, awesome. It is a really awesome deck. So yeah, good job, Firemind. I always like the decks that he put together. Well, more or less always, but very well done, I would say. So hope you enjoyed it. This was this was the conclusion of this session of Modded for Greatness, and I'll see you next week. Later.